welcome back to Zizo's Finance Minute. So we've been talking about the basic principles of financial planning. If you take anything away from my videos or the content, take away this. Financial planning is about holding two realities at the same time. You want to hold your current reality so that it's not compromised while balancing with the future, which is made up of unknowns, without compromising that. Now, frequent questions that we get asked. Zizo, is there enough information regarding what financial planning can do, regarding the various product lines, regarding investment planning, regarding risk planning? And my answer is often the same. I feel like there is substantial information out there, but the onus is on you to go out, fact check it, see if you align with the relevant source that's sharing the information. Do the research yourself, but the information is there. The information has been there, but the onus is on you to use it or lose it. Right. Now, when we hold the present, what are my immediate needs in the current? I need an emergency fund. I need an insurance portfolio. I need a savings account. I need to pay school fees. I need all of these things. So how do I plan sufficiently in the immediate while still holding the reality that, you know, God willing, I am going to make it to retirement age, and I am going to watch my children grow up and graduate, and I am going to have to bury my parents. What am I doing to secure that reality? In comes the solutions. I cannot emphasize this enough. As a society, we need to start moving away from the fact that, you know, the solution, you're just selling me an insurance policy, or you just want me to take out this thing. You need to get to a point where the product that you embark on is really a solution to the need. What is your need? Second frequent questions I get asked. Zizo, I want to start saving some money. How much will I have by the end of the year? No one knows how much you're going to have by the end of the year. But what you want to strive for is that at the very least, if you are putting away 500 Rand a month, that at least at the end of the year, at minimum base level, you've got your 500 times 12, which gives you what you ideally should have. Then interest comes in and plays a part. Now, the interest that comes in is the performance of the fund that you are in. The fund that you are in is determined by the goal behind the investment. If you're going to need this investment or this savings next year, June, that's a year from now. So it's obviously going to be in a conservative portfolio. Conservative means we want to keep this money protected, so we play it safe. So we'll put it in something like a money market, a call account, a low interest yielding vehicle, because then it's not subject to market movements. On average, those will perform anywhere between 7% to around 9% if you're lucky, right? Now that 9% will be 9% minus the cost or the fees associated with that investment, and that will be your real yield. So we can do projections, but the projections are really just a guesstimate based on previous year's performance. So in the previous year, it performed at 7%. We will work on that to assume that probability is that in this current year, it will perform at the same 7%. So there's no quick, rich scheme when it comes to savings and investment. There's no hidden theory. If you want to make a meaningful impact to secure your future by having a worthwhile investment portfolio, by saving sufficiently for retirement, you need to have invested time in the market. You need to have had your investment running for a long-term period, at least 10 years, because then that allows for compound interest to kick in and make a real worthwhile impact on your portfolio. So the easy or the basic thing to take away from this thing is that start early. Start with what you have. The younger you are, the more affordable it is to invest, and the more meaningful your portfolio will become. So your yield will tend to run longer. Right, so I will unpack more on this investment, now holding the future. So your savings, your investment, your retirement, your share portfolios. Do I go into a bond market? Do I go into equities? What are equities? What are hedge funds? And all of that. We will then break that down in the next segment. But this one was really just to reiterate that financial planning doesn't need to be this headache of a conversation. It is just holding two realities. The present, we need to protect our money, we need to grow our money. The solution will be informed by what is it that we are trying to protect. If I'm trying to protect my income, in comes income protection, in comes disability, in comes dread disease cover, in comes that conversation. If I'm trying to grow my money, in comes savings, in comes investments, in comes retirement planning, in comes legacy creation. I hope that makes sense for everyone, and I do hope that you call me up, send me an email on Zizo's Finance Minute, and let me know how your journey has been, what you've taken away from this. I look forward to interacting with you again. Until next time, totsiens and goodbye.